Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review, everybody. In this video, we're going to try 3D with the Xgimi Horizon 20 Max, but in general, Xgimi Horizon 20 series. A couple of people asked under the comments how the 3D applied and are things going to be changing when we are going to play 3D. So I got a simple glass that you can find. This is an active DLP 3D glass, and we're going to apply the rules and show you how it performs. So let's start. Right now, this is the Xgimi Horizon 20 Max right here, and I'm going to sit where I sit in my regular daytime. So as you can see, let's just get the camera a little lower. Sorry for that. Get the camera a little lower. This is my eye angle. I know, kind of a little bit tilting, but I'm trying to be as fast as I can in this video. So this is the 3D glass. It's from $10 to $15. So what we're going to do, range, these glasses are getting cheaper, if I remember correctly, because I think the demand of 3D is getting less and less every day, not like the first times of the Blu-rays, if I reckon correctly. So I got a Blu-ray archive in my 2.5 hard drive. Let's start with the Finding Dory. So this is a CBS style side-by-side 3D footage. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate the glass. So if it's not activated, if you're not seeing one another, I will show it to you how it works. Let me just double check with my, okay. So first of all, what we need to do, turn the projector hitting the setting button from the remote control right into the middle. Go to display. And from here, by the way, if you're wondering, the brightness is level 2, and I'm seeing a lot more contrast than you, but this is a kind of like a little bit overexposed video. The reason is I need to do it at least to show you stuff, what I hold and rest of the room. So you go again to the bottom of this second menu, and here we have the 3D mode. So we got two options, 3D mode on and off, and 3D to 2D. Up top right here. 3D to 2D means it's going to be converting your 3D Blu-ray into a 2D movie. If you have a single Blu-ray disc, which sometimes is very discounted prices, you might want to buy a 3D Blu-ray, and when you play 3D, well, you can convert the 3D into 2D without the glass so everybody can watch it. That's a nice touch. So when you come over here, 3D activated, as you can see, side-by-side mode activated. So I'm going to get down, and if I hit it again, this is the top to bottom. Since my movie is side-by-side, as you can see, it matches them, and right now we have a little bit of shifted image. The reason that you're seeing with the camera, it just overlaps two images, kind of like shifted a little bit. When the one lens closes, the other lens stays open, and the one lens opens, the other lens is going to get into the closed state, and you're going to get the 3D image in your head. So it's technically created in your head, but this is going to be acting like a shutter. So in order for me to show it to you, first of all, let's take a look right now. The glass is active. So in order for you to activate it, you hit the button on the top or the side, because these things are battery powered and active. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to play in a slow motion manner, take the camera into 240 or 120 FPS, so you will get a clear idea how these things works one another as a shutter. Let's do this scene. Stop here and continue. So welcome to the last section where I'm going to tell you a tip and not to worry about if it happens to you for the first time. So the glass is activated. I can clearly watch a 3D movie when I take it like this into my eyes. And right now the menu is 2D, but the movie is 3D. So as you can see the difference. But look what I'm going to do and what happens. Right now the 3D activated, image is shifted a little bit, but I'm seeing perfect image with the 3D glasses on. So I'm going to hit back to the VLC player menu. And when you go to the Android menu, what happens is actually it kills the 3D. So right now the projector is no more 3D. So let's hit back, see what happens. Do you see it? It becomes again CBS side by side. So instead of keeping itself in 3D mode, it automatically turns back to the regular 2D mode. It's nothing to be worried about, so you can repeat the same process. But if you have a Blu-ray player, it might go in and out if you go back to the Android menu, or if you change some of the stuff. But some of the things are people wondering: projector light output and the brightness mode and the picture mode is not going to be changing this process. So it's quite a bit of good thing. So let me just hit it here. And this is a pretty good image if you ask me. And I can take the brightness down so you can see the contrast level. Let me just double check. Okay. Let me just adjust the brightness for you. I'm doing it just for you to understand. This is the level of contrast that I see right now with the brightness level of 2. So watch my full review if you haven't yet. So technically, the brightness output does not change right here. And the picture mode is not changed. That's a good stuff. So you go again at the bottom. So you go 3D again. Just activate it. And you're good to go. Take the glass and enjoy the 3D. So one last thing, these things are getting cheaper and cheaper, but if you have good recommendation 3D glasses, I would like to create a dedicated DLP 3D glass guide, or if you want me to create such a content, just leave a comment under this video, like if you got recommendation glass brands, glass models, because some people could mistakenly buy TV glasses, because older 3D TV glasses are flying all over the place, but they are extremely cheap. If you don't look careful to DLP projector glass, 3D glass, you might accidentally buy a old 3D TV glass. When I say old, probably first and second generation LED direct light 3D first generation or second generation TVs, maybe even Panasonic style, who knows, plasma TVs with 3D functions. But those are different technologies, and their glasses are not going to be working with DLP projectors in general. So before making any purchase, I'm not going to give you any model, any 3D glass model, but you can refer what you're using, and if I find some of them useful, I will keep the links and maybe fix your comment. Just make sure that your projector is 3D supporting DLP, and then try to find a DLP good glass that fits your face, and also try to find something light, because you're going to watch it through 2-hour movie session. Maybe if you're going to watch Gone with the Wind 3D, I don't know if there is such a thing. Maybe you have a 3.2 hours, maybe 3 hours, 20 minutes, huge long movies. I don't know. But basically, if you're going to watch an Avatar, at least you're going to have a 2-hour and plus session. I suggest to get yourself a thin one for the sake of weight, but for the sake of optical quality and better performance, just recommend me your 3D glass, at least having fun with the model that you got. And if you have sponsors out there, you can send me high-end glasses, because I want to create a 3D glass, kind of like a guide video in general, how this is going to be useful. I'm not totally a 3D guy, but once you watch a couple of movies 3D back again, you really find it 3D depth. Right now you don't see it, but the bird is right now outside of the frame, and this feels like a quite 3D instead of just watching 2D. You're not seeing what I'm seeing. And also, interestingly, I can't differentiate this, but the menu is floating all over the video. Like, menu is flying on the video, but not in the video, like a 2D session. So even I feel the menu is a little bit extra 3D. So this is something really cool. I am going to maybe try a 3D game, if there is such a thing, from consoles. You can drop down the link in the description below if there is a 3D gaming support from consoles, or if we can do such a thing. I would like to create another guide about it. So I'm going to go inside of a 3D a little bit for you guys. I'm not an enthusiast, but after a while, I think I really like it. So let me know what you think about this sort of quick educational videos. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until the next video, bye from Home Cinema and Tech Review and hoşçakalın from Turkey, Istanbul.